You know, it was quite a year for Michigan politics, and our political reporter Rick Alvin spoke to both Governor Whitmer and Lieutenant Governor Garland Gilchrist on their year in the State House.
Governor, Lieutenant Governor, thank you both for doing this. Congratulations, first of all, on your reelection. And this is an opportunity for us to kind of take a look back. And let's just start with the year, because this last year, like all years in the state, have been very busy. Governor, talk to me about things that you think may have gone right in this past year for the state.
Well, you know, I was just meeting with the Michigan Economic Development Foundation, and we went through a full calendar year of great economic development wins. That's jobs, that's landing investment in Michigan for the future of our economy, creating opportunity for every person to be prosperous in the state. So I think that we've put Michigan on the map. We have totally turned the narrative that we were too slow and Lansing was too divisive, and you know, we didn't compete with other states. We are now changing that whole persona and getting investment. I think that's something that really was a bipartisan effort. It was an effort with stakeholders. I mean, this has been a statewide benefit to all of us, and so I'm excited about what we've done in that space.
Lieutenant Governor, you spent a lot of your days presiding over the Senate. Talk to me about, from your perspective, what went right there and elsewhere in government.
Well, the thing that sticks out to me on top of the economic development is the bipartisan consensus on record education spending, especially for K-12 education and expanding access to childcare. That expanded childcare access means that more people can fully participate in the economy today and know that their children are well taken care of, supported by well-respected professionals who are going to position them to be early readers and early leaders. And then those kids will go into a K-12 system that's seen more investment over the last 4 years in bipartisan education budgets than has ever happened in the history of education in Michigan. And that's positioning our young people to be able to benefit and drive this economy that we're growing right now going forward. For the jobs that we're creating, the young people will be better prepared to go into those positions and to afford to be able to do so with more affordable four-year college, thanks to the Michigan Achievement Scholarship that we signed into law this year, and the expansion of the Reconnect program to include wraparound services for those who are going to community college tuition free, so that if something comes up, they'll be able to meet that need and still be able to finish their education. So I'm proud that the legislature has worked with us on a bipartisan basis to be able to deliver these key education and skills investments for the state of Michigan this year.
And of course, the equalization of payments to schools across the state, which is no small feat. It took 30 years to get there, but something that did finally happen. Let's talk about education a little further, because one of the things that you hear, and I know that you're keenly aware of, you've talked about it, Governor Snyder talked about it, Governor Granholm talked about it, and that's getting the right skills for the right folks for the right jobs in the state, because it's one thing to attract businesses here, and that's good, but they're not going to come here unless we have the ability to scale up and train workers that they need. Where are we in that process?
I think we're making a lot of progress there as well. You know, we've got some of the finest public education institutions in America right here in Michigan. Our community colleges are phenomenal and strong. And so when I think about an announcement we made around Goshen in Big Rapids, right? These are long-range batteries. This is the future of electrification and mobility. It was a partnership with Ferris. Dr. Pink was a big part of those conversations, meeting the workforce needs, giving every person in Michigan a path to skills that translate into these good paying jobs. So I'm excited. I think that there's a lot more good work to do here, but that is a template for how we are solving problems, how it benefits a community that traditionally wasn't the first thought in terms of, you know, a kind of north and west side of the state. But it is a great opportunity. It's going to ensure for generations good paying jobs in Big Rapids. It's going to inure to all of our benefit, and it's going to continue to push us to the front when it comes to innovation.